Hey Grokites, today we're gonna grok live and let live. A comment I see a lot when I discuss anything controversial is the following. Who cares what other people do? Just live your life and let them live their life. Live and let live. Oh, live and let live, ma'am. While this is a lovely sentiment and makes a terrific bumper sticker, it actually doesn't work. Why? Because, like it or not, the things we say and do actually matter and they impact people. Let's look at a few examples. When I made a video attempting to grok polyamory and open relationships, a lot of people responded, live and let live. Here's why this bugs me. My confusion regarding open relationships and my desire to grok it doesn't come about because I'm a mean, judgmental person. I'm legitimately confused because I worry about the kind of impact these sorts of relationships can have on human interactions. Live and let live doesn't allow me to wonder, to ask questions, or to try and understand. It removes my responsibility to think and care, and it stops the conversation. It's kind of the equivalent of saying, it's all relative, which is basically just another way of saying, shut up. Here's another example. I want to have conversations about how I think women shaving their legs is bizarre, given the misogynistic cultural foundation of this artificially induced notion of beauty. I want to talk about it because I see this as a sort of brainwashing of women, and it affects how we view women. Live and let live eliminates the significant and meaningful conversation about global expectations of beauty and attractiveness, and that sounds pretty important to me. Live and let live ignores our innate desire to understand other people and to be there for them. If you have a friend who drinks until they pass out, would you think, oh, they drink till they pass out, live and let live? Maybe we could frame it like this. I have a friend who drinks till he passes out. I wonder what that means about what's going on in his life. How do we perceive alcohol and its effects? Is there anything I can do to help this friend of mine? Live and let live is basically requiring us to remove ourselves from the larger issues at hand and ignore individual behaviors which ultimately affect us all. Opinionated critical types such as myself really hate it when people say, you're making too big a deal of things, just live and let live, because it's basically the same thing as saying, you're uptight, you think too much, you talk too much, I don't want to hear what you have to say, just go away. Oh. I think it's important to recognize that while not everyone wants to talk about this stuff, many of us do. And not because I want to be right or I want everyone to think and act like I do, although I do sometimes fantasize about what that world would look like. I want to talk about open relationships, and I want to talk about shaving legs, and I want to talk about alcoholism because there's a very high price to pay for avoiding having conversations that impact all of us in so many significant ways. If we routinely dismiss questions or criticism by people like me by saying we're making a big deal out of everything and we should just live and let live, we lose touch with the opportunity to understand each other better and to change things that don't serve us all. Don't silence me because you're uncomfortable. Come on. I don't want to change people. That's really not my goal. I want people to live their lives as they see fit. But I also want to understand the things I may not agree with and give weight to the impact of the things we say, the things we do, and the way we behave. There's a beautiful quote from a rabbi in my tradition written 2,000 years ago, and it says, it is not our responsibility to complete the work, but neither are we free to avoid it. Got it. Live and let others live, but don't be afraid to examine the why and how of how others live. This helps increase empathy, helps us engage intelligently, and transforms relationships. I'm on it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel, share this video, share your comments below. Do you live and let live? Tell us how.